Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for December 19th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, starting with this box, we have 4, 5, 7, 9. So, not seeing anything useful with 4. How about 5? We do have two 5s here. Puts a 5 in one of these two. We also have two 5s vertically, and that places the 5 in this box. I don't think there's a follow-up on that. There is a follow-up, which is that we filled a box column, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. The 7 actually does look it down into this box, putting a 7 in one of these three. That points down along with this 7. The 7 looks in, putting a 7 in one of these two. The 4 also now looks into this box in an interesting way, putting a 4 in one of these two. That points down with this 4. This 4 looks in, putting a 4 in one of these two. Now, what have we uncovered here? Well, it's called a hidden pair. So look at these corner marks. What the corner marks are telling us is that within this box, this is where that digit can go. That's what I use corner marks for. And so what this is telling us is that in these two cells, that's where the 4 can go, but also that's where the 7 can go. And that's the only two cells that 4 and 7 can go into. Therefore, this is a 4-7 pair, because if we tried to put anything else in these cells, like, for example, let's say we wanted to try to, whoa, I say, let's say we tried to put a 1 in this cell. There's no immediate violation of Sudoku rules, right? There's no 1 in the row, there's no 1 in the column, there's no 1 in the box. So it seems like a perfectly valid place for a 1. So we should at least consider putting a 1 there. However, look what happens to the 4 and 7 in this box. These, we can't put 4 here because these 4s point down. And then this 4 looks down and this 4 looks in. So this is where we need to put the 4. However, we also have the 7s pointing down. These 7 looks in and this 7 looks in. So this is where we want to put the 7. Well, we've run into a problem here. This cell needs to be both the 4 and the 7. And so whatever we decide, now there's nowhere for 7 in the box, and now there's nowhere for 4 in the box. Right? So by logic here, we need two different cells to put the 4 and 7 in, and these are the only two cells that can be 4, 7. So those two cells must be 4, 7. That's called a hidden pair. And that's going to leave behind a triple, and it was always a naked triple. We do need a 1, and actually this can't be 1 and this can't be 1. So the 1 is actually forced here now. And then we need a 2, and this can't be the 2, so the 2 is forced here. And then we need a 3, which is there. Very nice. Okay, that was a good spot. So let's come back up to here. Let's get the 1 taken care of. So these ones all look in, placing this 1. These two ones look in. I'm misclicking right and left here. All these ones look into this box, putting a 1 in one of these two. We just filled this box column, but there's nothing in these columns to help, so not much to do there. I don't think there's anything vertical with the 1s. We got the 3 as well. These 3s look in, placing this 3. Is there a follow-up on that 3? Not that I can tell. So we got the 1 and the 3. We also got this 5, and we got this 2. Okay, let's just think about this row, because it's down to 4 digits. We need a 3, 6, 8, 9. 3, 6, 8, 9. So this can't be 3, this can't be 6. So if I write out 3, 6, 8, 9, I can clear out the 3 and the 6, but it's not super helpful right now. All right, let's come back up to this box here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and we also have a 9 in here, which we haven't looked at. 9's in one of these two cells. Okay, this box has been reduced to 3 digits. We need a 2, 6, 8. And this 6 looking in tells us 6 isn't in these two cells, so 6 is forced here. And this is a 2, 8 pair. That leaves 3 digits for the row. We need we have 1, 2, 3. We need a 4, 5, and 7. That's not 7, that's not 4. So this 4, 5, 7 tells us that the remaining digits in the box are 2, 6, 8, 9. 2, 6, 8, 9. I think everything sees something. Yeah, so I'm just going to write this. Actually, hold on. Let's think about this a little bit more objectively. The 2 looks in, putting a 2 in one of these two. The 4 looks, not 4. The 6 looks in, putting a 6 in one of these two. Oh, 6 is placed. This 6 looks up, this 6 looks in. So we place the 6. And then we need an 8, which can't go here. So 8's in one of these two. So, you know, this is 2, 9, 2, 8, 8, 9. All right. I don't think we need the 2's cornered because there's already a 2 in this box. This row has been reduced to 3 digits. We need a 7, 8. No, not 7. I missed it. 1, 2, 3. We need 4, 8, 9. Nothing to do there. And then this whole box is just for 7, 8, 9. So the 7's up here. 4, 7, 8, 9. It's not a 4. Okay, so these are 7, 8, 9, right? Okay. So I have this whole top band penciled. So we should just look at verticals. Make sure we don't miss anything with verticals. 1s, 6s, look down, putting a 6 in one of these two. So when we mark 6s like this, or not just 6s, but we marked a digit in 2 places in this box, and the only reason it's not here is because there's a 4 sitting there. We still need a 6 in this row. And so what we want to ask is, well, where in this row does the 6 go then? Because it's not where any of these givens are. And it's also not here because we have a 6 looking down. And it's also not here. So there's only 2 places in this row for 6. And we can corner mark that because they both happen to be in box 9. So what we say is that row 8 claims the 6 from box 9 because it's going to place a 6 either here or here, and that's also going to happen to be the 6 for box 9, meaning the rest of box 9 cannot be a 6. So it performs that elimination. This is also sometimes called locked candidates. You might see that, locked candidates. So locked candidates mean that this candidate, this row has locked this candidate to these 2 cells, and so we've locked the 6 out of these other cells. I like the word claiming better for this case because lock candidates also describes pointing, so it's a little bit more generic. And I feel like pointing and claiming are worth distinguishing from each other, even though the logic is almost identical. All right. This not being 6 does mean it's down to 3, 8, 9. Okay. Anyway, so we should follow up on eliminating 6 here. So, oh, this box is interesting with 6s. We can just place it. Places the 6, and that places that 6. Okay, that was easy enough. This was my favorite kind of notification I just got, a canceled meeting. All right. In this column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we need 7, 8, 9. No, we need one more. We need 3, 7, 8, 9. So this is 7 or 9 only. It's not a 3. This is 3, 7, 8. Okay. Let's not get too distracted. So that was from the 6s. Are we done with 6s? Not quite. So 6 in this box is these 2. And I think that's it for 6s. So we're either going to have 6s like this or 6s like that. We don't know which yet. Oof. So we were doing verticals, 1, 3, and 6. I don't think the 3 does anything. I'm looking again. All right, we've got quite a few digits looking down here. The 1 we got, the 2 actually does look down. Putting a 2 in one of these 2. The 3. Nothing's really going on with 3. The 5. Okay, so 5 is what I call a crossing. It crosses this 2, 6 here. We have this 5 going past it and this 5 going past it. And so these are 5 cells that can't be 5 in addition to 2 more that can't be 5. So 5 is reduced to 2 or fewer cells. Oh, what just happened there? Anyway, so 5 is in one of these 2, and that is going to point. That's the whole reason crossings are awesome, is it always causes either a placed digit or pointing. And so that points down, this 5 looks down, this 5 looks in, placing the 5 in this box. And so now this is down to 4, 7, 9. Oh, it's not a 4. 4's in the box. It's not an 8 either, so it's down to 7, 9. So where's 4 in the column? Not here, not here, not here. So here's our 4. 4 of the column. All right, 8, 9 pair, 7, 8, 9, 2, 8, 9. All right, I don't think there's another follow-up with that. These 2 4s do look down. This 4 looks in. And so what we have here is a hidden 2, 4 pair based on our corner marks. So we can just mark 2, 4 there. And then what's left behind is 3, 7, 8, 9, which is the same for the column. All right, so we're not going to mark that up right now. Cool. We've gotten quite a bit without getting past the first band. Um, was that the sixes or? Yeah, all right. I think it's time to move on to the next band here. The three. Does the three do anything? Actually, I want to look at this box here. This is quite limited because we have a 7-9 pair. Oh, we didn't actually notice the 7-9 pair, I don't think, because we should eliminate 7 from here and then look at the rest of the row, which is down to 3 digits. We need a 1, 2, 4. This can't be 2 or 4, so this actually can only be a 1. It's a naked single. And then this is down to a 2, 4 pair, which I don't think is resolved. And now this triple, we need a 3, 5, 8. So this is 3, 8. These are 3, 5, 8. That's not an 8. 8's in one of these two, for what it's worth. Probably not even worth marking that. I don't think I need the 5s marked either anymore, because we have the 5s up here. All right. Let's look at this box again. 3, 5, 6, 8. So we have the 2 8s, yeah. I want to look at what's left in this box, because we know the 4, 7 are over here. So what in total does the box need? It needs a 1, 2, 4, 7, 9. So this is only 1, 2, 9, and this sees 1 and 2. So this is a naked 9. It can't be this cell here, I'll mark in green. It can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so it better be a 9. All right, and so now this is just 1, 2. This is only 4, 7, because it can't be 1, 2. And this is 1, 2, 7. Okay. This whole column is 1, 2, 6, 8. This is 2, 6, 8. Oh, the 2's in the box. So this is only 6, 8. And this is 1, 6, 8. 1, 2. It's an interesting situation. All right. How about the 1, 6, and 8 here? Yeah, so the 1's in one of these two. I don't really need that marked. I don't think I want to look at more at this box right now. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 4, and 6. Let's move on to the last band, and then we'll look for low-hanging fruit. I think we're almost done with this puzzle, to be honest. 2 and 5. So we do have these 5s. Actually, this is a filled box row. So 1, 5. Okay, yeah, it's just the 5 anyway. 5 ends up in one of these two. 5 can be in 3 places, unfortunately. I want to look at... oh, yeah, we have these 2 1s. That might help. One's in one of these two. I want to look at this box. It's down to 5, but we have some quarter marks that help. So we need a 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. So these are 2, 3, 8 only. That's not even a 3. I'm seeing some potentials here. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. This can't be a 3 or a 6. So this is 2, 5, 8. 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, this can't be 5. 5 looks in, right? So it's 2, 3, 6, 8. Oh, it's not 8. 2, 3, 6. 2, 5, 8, 2, 4, 5. 4 in this column can't. Yeah, 4 in this column is placed. This 4 can't go in these two. 4 can't go here, and 4 can't go here. So 4. This is the only place for 4 in the column. I knew there was something off about this column. That's a 5, 7 pair. What I was looking for was making some kind of triple or quad or something out of these, and I noticed that none of these could be 4. This is down to, at best, or at most, 2, 5, 8, 9. It can't be an 8, so it's down to 2, 5, 9. Not immediately helpful. 9 in this box is actually one of these two. 7, 9, 2, 4. 2, 3, 8. I am going to need a 4 in this column. I can go here or here. I suppose that's where 4 goes in the box as well. All right. I think I need to look for some low-hanging fruit here. First thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to go row by row. We don't want to lose our systematic scan. So row by row, what I'm looking for is locked candidates. I'm looking for pairs, triples, and I'm also looking for any cells I didn't mark that may be markable to help out. So here we've got 2, 7, 8, 9. So we know the 7's over here, but that's not important. Okay, I'm not seeing anything with that. We have an 8, 9 pair here, 2, 8 pair here, and 5, 7 pair here. All right, is there anything going on in this row? I might want to just think about the digits. We need a 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So these aren't 8. This also isn't 4. So 3, 5, 7. 3, 4, 5, 7. 3, 4, 5, 7. 8's over here, but that doesn't help. Okay. 1, 2, 7, 2, 5, 3, 5. 2, 4, 7, 9. What about this row? 2, 4, 4, 7. This is not 4 or 7. These are not 4 or 7. That's not 4 or 7. Yeah, so 4, 7 is limited to these 3 cells. I don't think the 3 joins it, so I think we're not seeing 3 of the 8. No. So 4, 7's limited, but it's not. We can't do anything with that yet. We know that at least one of these is a 4. Either this is a 4 or this is a 7 or both. We can't omit both for what it's worth. Or it can't be both either, actually, because this 4, 7 is only 4, 7. So one of these is either 4 or 7, but not both. 2, 3, 6, 8. 2, 4, 7 down here. 4 in this row is limited to these 2 cells. Same in this row. Yeah. I think that's just where 4s are. Yeah, we got this rectangle of 4s and this rectangle of 4s. It's not that interesting, actually. I'm trying to find something to do. I don't think I'm seeing in the rows. Let's look at the columns. 2, 8, 2, 4, 7, 1, 2, 4, 7. No, 4, 7, 1, 2, 8. I'm trying to group things to try to find pairs or triples. 2, 9. Nothing's like jumping out at me here. 2, 5, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. I thought I was almost done. This is 3, 7, 8, 9. I think it's all of them. 7's might. Are 7's interesting? Yeah, 7's point. Okay, 7's point in this box. This 7 looks in. And this was a hidden 2, 4, so they're not 7. So the 7 ends up in one of these two. And that points up, telling us that's not 7. So that has to be 9, and that has to be 7. So that places the 7 here. Okay, I missed those pointing 7s for a while. Okay, so what does this do for me? We've got some 8, 9 pairs. 8, 9 pair, 8, 9, 8, 9. Interesting. Okay. That not do enough? Let's see, I got this 9, I got this 7. What are we doing with that? I got this 7. No? 3, 5, 8 was still there. Yeah, it didn't really do a whole lot, did it? This is down to 3, 7, 8, I guess. Does that do anything? 2, 3, 6, 8. 2, 3. No. How are we doing on 7s? So 7s are here. 7s are here. 7s are here. and here, and here. Interesting. Okay. Not that interesting. Yeah, we have this turn the corner pattern, and we have the square pattern. All right. Not going to get anything out of that. I wonder if this middle cell here is limited, because it's not 168. It's also not the 49. So it's not 1. It could be 2, 3. Can't be 4. Could be 5. It's not 6. Could be 7. It's not 8, 9. Oh, wow. It's down to 2, 3, 5, 7. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything with that. What about 8 in this box, though? Oh, I think 8 is placed in this box. Oh, no. 8's already placed in the box. That would explain it. Darn. Thought I saw something. All right. So I was looking at columns. I think I finished looking at columns. All right. Still not done with the puzzle. I'm probably just not spotting something that I ought to be spotting. But we're going to go box by box now. Making sure we respect our pairs, respect our corner marks, that sort of thing. So 2-8 pair here, 2-8-9 triple here, 5-7 pair here. There's not really anything to say about those, this 8-9 pair. All right, we've got 4 and 7 pointing down. We also have this 4-7 pair. So should we think about this column? Maybe this cell. It's not 1, 2. It could be 3. It's not 4, 4-7 pair. It's not 5. It's not 6, 7. It could be 8. It's not 9. Oh, it's down to 3, 8. Maybe that does something. We have a 6, 8 here. We have 3, 7, 8 here. Huh. We have a 2, 8 here. One, 4, 7. Huh. I wish I saw something here. Is this the digits 1, 3, 6, 8, 9? Yeah, 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. 9 in this row. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, that's a difficult spot. So these can't be 9 because of the box. This 9 looks down. We had a hidden 2-4 pair here that removed 9 from that cell. So what I didn't do properly is follow up on what was removed by these hidden pairs that I found. I think I got distracted, but none of these are 9 because we have these 2 9s as well. So 9 in this row actually can only go right here. Let's see what that does for us. It gives us a 3-8 pair in the box, meaning this can't be 8, so it has to be 6, and this can't be 8, so it has to be 1. That gives us the 2 here, giving us the 4, 7, and 1, and this is our 2, because of the 3-8 pair, or only place for 2. That's our 8. This can't be 6, so it places the 6 here. This is the 2 and the 4. Clean up the 7, clean up the 2. Up here we get the 8, 9, and 2. That gives us the 9 and the 8. Gives us the 8 down here as well. We get our 3. Get 3 and 8 here. All right, we get the 5 and the 9, the 3. We get the 8, 5, and 3. We get our 9, 7, and 3. This is 2 and 5, and 8, and 4, and 7. We get 7 and 5, 4 and 2. Final digits of 7 in the middle. All right, so it's the hidden 9 in this row after finding this 2, 4. I wonder how quickly that was there, or if I had to find some other things first. It'd be interesting to look back, but finding the hidden 2-4 pair, I did not properly follow up on what was removed from these two, because there were several follow-ups there that I missed. So that was the most important thing, is to find that hidden 2-4 pair and then follow up on it, which I did not do. All right, well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.